So welcome back to Stauffer Garage, and if you haven't noticed already that this car is filthy, you obviously didn't watch the intro close enough because this thing has a ton of mold. It's got food enough to feed a family for, almost an entire year, it seems like, along with a ton of cigarette ash and dirt. It is one of the nastiest cars I've ever detailed, and once again, I always say that, but I feel like I keep stepping it up with some of these cars and keep raising the bar a little bit. But I will say that this car took longer than any detail I have ever done. I worked on it for a total of 3 days, which is a record for sure. So sit back, relax, don't eat any food while you watch this video, and enjoy. Now, if you do like seeing these crap shows turn into gems by the end of this video, you're at the right channel. So if you are new and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, I need you to go ahead and turn on those notifications because it helps make this channel possible. It helps me out a ton. So go ahead and turn those on so you don't miss out on any new uploads. And the smell is hard to... Ooh, this one is nasty. I just don't know how there's no bugs in here. I haven't seen any mouse turds, I haven't seen any cockroaches, no bugs whatsoever. That is baffling because this is literally a feast. Ha! That's a joke. So a couple videos back, we did a giveaway for a brand new vacuum, the same ones that I use in all my videos. And after this detail, I think I might have to replace my own because of how nasty this car is. So what I want to do this video is I want to give away 3 this time. I'm going to pick 3 people by next week's video. And all you have to do is go ahead and comment down below, what is your favorite vacation spot to go to? Where would you go right now if you could go on vacation just to get away, have some fun, whatever it is, go ahead and comment it down below to be entered in. And make sure you're a subscriber. It's for my subscribers of this channel that help make this channel possible. And by next week's video, I'll announce 3 winners to win 1 vacuum each. After watching this video back and editing it, I do feel bad for my vacuum. It definitely got run through the ringer with how nasty this car was and the kind of stuff that I had to clean up. One of the most common questions that I get is how much does a detail like this cost at this level? And because of the amount of time that went into something like this or a complete disaster in general, usually they have to be, you have to think how much time is involved and what is an hourly rate, equipment, usage of products, everything else. It's definitely way over $1,000 for something like this. So a lot of the times if a car is that bad, sometimes it may not be worth it for somebody, but for the most part it does make the car look like new again by the end of it, and it is worth it for whoever owns those cars. But for any car that you've seen in any video on my channel, all of the details that I do and film are done 100% for free. So if you remember last week, I did say that my pressure washer has been, kind of sent off to pasture, if you will. And you guys gave a bunch of suggestions on what pressure washer to pick up. So I want to say thank you guys for all of the suggestions. I've been weighing out all the differences, price points and everything, so that way I can get a new one for, my details. So once again, I just wanted to say thank you for those suggestions. One thing I used to do more is do customer reaction videos, and I also have a lot of you guys emailing me to do local details for your cars. So I'm hoping in the next couple weeks or so I can get some of those arranged and get some of those set up on this channel where I can do one of the subscribers' cars, get their reaction at the end. So I'm going to try to get back to everyone that has emailed me, so don't think I haven't seen those emails. I do read them all. I just sometimes haven't had the time to get back to every single one of you. But with that being said, I'm also trying to figure out anybody that is local looking for some work, hiring an intern to maybe help out with some other details I have or some other work I have, part of this channel. So if you are interested in something like that, go ahead and shoot me an email at thestauffergarage@gmail.com. I'll have that listed in the description box as well. Now, if you don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok, or you didn't see, my YouTube stories, I had some extra inventory of drying towels and microfiber towels that I had found in my garage. So I had listed those on foxclean.com as extra inventory for almost like a flash sale. And those are pretty much completely out of stock now. There is some left, but if you are looking for those before I get those back in stock in the next month or so, head on over there now to foxclean.com to pick up those products before they sell out. Like I said, they're very, very limited supply left, so go ahead and check that out if you need to pick up some new towels. If you have kids, or if you have any spills of gum, food, or melted candy or slime, I will say that a steam cleaner is a lifesaver. My steam cleaner literally probably was running for a good solid 6 hours to get this detail done. I ran through that thing several times, filling up the tank probably at least 4 or 5 times to create enough steam to clean up all of the candy that had melted inside this vehicle. There's tons of uses for steam cleaners inside your home or in your car to clean it. So if you are interested in picking up a steam cleaner, I have the one linked in the description box below that I use personally. It's about $110, which is fairly decently priced. But they are a lifesaver and they do kick butt, especially if your kids spill slime on like your carpet or something. They kick butt. The only way that I had enough motivation to continue to do this steam cleaning and to get this car clean was I had to listen to some old school rock and heavy metal. Particularly Powerman 5000 came on, Rob Zombie came on, Papa Roach came on, Linkin Park. Just music like that was what kind of helped me get through this detail. Plus, it's just awesome music in general. But with that being said, I will say that I was really happy with how well the steam cleaner got all of the stuff out of this carpet, to the point where my extractor just had to do a couple passes real quick to finish up the job because the steam cleaner took care of it. So just remember that if you do have stains on your carpet, you might just be able to get away with a steam cleaner and a microfiber towel over having to spend that extra money for both tools or having to use an extractor as well. This was the first Dodge Journey I have ever detailed, and I think I was very surprised with how many of these little cubby compartments were located, like in high traffic areas. Like these ones are in front of the passenger, in the rear seat bench on the floor, where like your kids are gonna spill drinks or you're gonna step on all the time, and all that dirt's gonna go into the compartment to get it all nasty in there. I just don't think those are the best spot for those. I do think it's rather clever that they put them in there. But from a sanitary and just cleanliness standpoint, I definitely don't think it was the best design idea. I do think that my extractor and my vacuums are definitely mad at me after this detail because of the amount of stuff that they had to suck up and clean, because this was a nasty car. Very, very nasty car. Now this little guy right here, I don't know what this stuff was that's kind of caked in there. It was almost like melted plastic and rubber, and it literally fused together to the point where it was the most difficult stuff to completely remove. I still can't figure out what this thing is that was kind of stuck in this cup holder area or door handle area on this passenger door. Probably the most painful part to get clean in the whole vehicle, to be honest. Now, if you did pick up a steam cleaner, you own one or you want to get one, and you do decide to use it on your details of your own vehicle or other people's cars, one of the best parts about it is it doesn't have a ton of water that actually comes out of it. It's more just pressurized water and steam. When you go along the grooves and cracks of your car, it actually does help with blowing out all of that dirt really easily, and all you have to do is then wipe it up. It makes it a lot easier to clean and faster sometimes, especially if it's really, really caked in dirt. Now, like always, if you're ever interested in the products that I use to clean up clean up these nasty cars, I always have the links in the description box below for you guys to check out if you're interested. This is one of those extra compartments that I was talking about. This is the passenger seat in the front. This is what was underneath that seat. Baffling, to be honest. I just can't understand how all this stuff got in there. Now, you're probably noticing that I'm using the vacuum to suck up the steam as I'm cleaning it. The main reasons why I'm doing that is, one, to not have the camera be blocked by the steam in the air, but two, when you're using the steam cleaner, it is literally blowing off that stuff that's on your car itself and spraying it everywhere. If you have the vacuum close by, it helps with keeping that spray and that crap going everywhere and sucks it up instead. This seat was the worst one by far, and this amount of food right here is just baffling that it was in here. And like I mentioned earlier, no bugs, no mice turds, no nothing, just tons of food, which was incredibly surprising. I do have to ask, if anybody's local and you know an electrician or are an electrician or have a suggestion, let me know, because I will say that when I'm trying to run my steam cleaner, my vacuum, my extractor, charge all my batteries, run all my lights, my garage breakers popped probably 7 times this detail, which was annoying because I have to then go into the basement to turn that all back on. So if you know an electrician, let me know, because I need a sub panel as soon as possible so that way I can flip the breaker in the garage, but also balance the load in my garage and not have that happen again. I think we all will agree that this thing is a completely different car and probably unrecognizable by anybody that saw it before. But after putting 3 days of work in, this is what makes it all worthwhile. I like to see the before and after, see what is accomplished, see how far the car has come to this point to make it look like it does now. So I was really happy with the results, and I hope you guys enjoyed these these sort of videos. And if you are new and you haven't subscribed, smash that subscribe down below, turn on those notifications so you don't miss videos like this. And like I said earlier, if you guys want to enter in to win those vacuums for next week, I'm giving away 3 of them to 3 subscribers that comment down below where they would go to on vacation right this second if they could. So go ahead and do that if you want to enter, and I'll see you guys next week.